about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's McCarthy. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
I guess we're going to have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he'd probably just tell them, listen, you want to get involved?
Go out.
Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine it's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground to take. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Makes the score. Vikings.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Here's Herbert.
7-yard line.
He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
Let go of that. darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
Herbert. Well, this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Herbert throwing again. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. They'll get this down to the 38. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
Exactly right about it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Ty Felton, 38 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. The Charger drive about to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And now they're in the hurry up.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard.
Herbert now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they got something there, and they want to capitalize.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
And the Chargers
back to Hampton on 1st down. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. He was brought down by big Levi Onwuzurike. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
The Vikings 27-yard
A
line.
run once more with Hampton. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball.
Nah, why they cheating me out of the video? The computer is terrible, man.
Tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he comes back with one complete.
Got a computer geek that's super geeked up. I'm fucking terrible.
1st down on a pickup of 11. 14-0 the score.
Can't run. Team got fucking 2 wins, 3 wins. Can't run the ball. Can't pass. Receivers are tired.
as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Lamb McConkey from 6 yards away. And the Chargers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
Baylor Tiger. Ready.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. On play action. Now McCarthy. Call it a gain of 6.
Dude, my coaching abilities not work against the CPU or what? Like, what the fuck, man?
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
In motion is Gray. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it.
What? Come on, man. Y'all about to make me lose to the CPU, bro.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2 yards.
Peter always doing some weird shit,
And that's
man.
going to bring up a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Chargers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
The offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Shoves him aside. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Again, it's Hampton. And this time they were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 43-yard line.
Give here to Hampton. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 58 yards rushing for him now in the very game.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Trying to run for it with Hampton. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. That one goes for 8 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And that'll be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Let's go, let's go.
Now it's Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hampton. They do get a couple.
Yeah, he on his back. That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, bro.
There by the corner. We do talk about this a lot.
My quarterback on his fucking back.
Is simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
Well, the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. And he is caught and able to get him down, but he does reach the flag. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown.
Fucking do, man, everything, bro.
4 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from taking the lead.
For the 2-point conversion.
Hey, go line. Hey,
They'll try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
The Vikings head out to take over once again. Partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
First down, Vikings.
Throwing is McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Jefferson. A gain of 12. First down, Minnesota.
Now McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And Dafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills.
7 yards. It's second down.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. Now, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Here's 3rd down and 4. 5-9.
Home troops right. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Herbert. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
To the air with McCarthy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
8 yards to go.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Minnesota.
Ty Felton. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
Vikings 21.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5.
Picking off for the Vikings.
The Chargers offense back out and ready to go.
22-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. We'll get a couple and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Go.
Back to throw. Herbert. He gets it complete to Harris. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he will
Like, can y'all stop dropping the fucking ball, please, dog? Damn, bro. This is bullshit. At its finest.
Gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. He's got his target. That's complete.
This motherfucker keep playing man defense and stopping me, dog. This is crazy.
Herbert back to the air. He's got a man downfield. It's Harris.
Everything, man. Y'all dropping the fucking ball.
Good pickup there, 26 yards. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on
It's almost like I'm playing a real person.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Hampton. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain.
I don't never play CPU, but y'all really make this shit hard.
This is 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This one finds McConkey. And able to get him.
So every time I hear your offense, you play the game. You don't know any better.
Yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Chargers first down.
Another timeout called.
Yeah, burn all your fucking timeouts. You stupid
And
fuck.
leave him with just 1 timeout remaining, still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
59. Let's go. Let's go.
To the air again, Herbert.
Oh my god, man. What in the fucking mouth, bro?
2nd and goal.
Quentin Johnston. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively.
This shit's so
They were
weird,
aware
bro.
of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
12. 380. Go.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
The Chargers will line up for the
They'll look to throw. Complete at the 1. And he's not going to make it to the goal line.
Oh, but not.
Perfect on the night and 2-point conversions, but not here.
Wow.
As this time they come up empty.
How can this thing be so shitty and give me the hardest time, bro?
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone. So that's
It's like the abilities don't even work.
5-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. There go play action. Here's McCarthy.
Oh my God, cornerback, come up. Taheep still, come up. He's so deep.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
And now here's a carry heading left.
Wow.
And he'll be brought down just shy of
Talk
midfield
about
at the
that.
49-yard line.
His 49-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. And the Vikings first down.
McCarthy off the play fake. And that is incomplete.
Everything works.
Second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
They was doing it.
They cannot hang on. It's
I swear, man.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
on third down. He'll drop to throw.
Bruh.
Man, that's Felton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside.
Oh, y'all be with the fuck shit, man.
That time on a catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the Chargers' 23-yard line.
Why you all the way out there, bro?
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to get him down, but he does.
The CPU be cheating so.
18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Oh, but the CPU be cheating, oh. Man, the CPU be cheating.
Coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Looking to throw. McCarthy.
Look at that, man. How, man? Man.
If not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
2nd and 5. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings.
He didn't hesitate or nothing.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Wow. You can't be sucking. Come on, CPU.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
They really holding me, boy.
Now increase here as he's past the 30. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of his defense all game long. just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On the give, this is Hampton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go. Hey, go line. Ready?
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That one complete to McConkey. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Herbert now. He's got Harris running the slam. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10.
Here's Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Rondé Gadsden, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers are an extra point away from
Man, I tell you,
this game.
this fucking game is so ridiculous, man.
That time, a 6-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Minnesota's offense takes over.
Like, legitimately, bro, I might lose to the
The
CPU.
lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
See, bro, come on, man. Give me the sack, dog. Y'all is so with the bullshit, bro.
Pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They get 14 there. First
I had that play several times, dog. Don't jump outside, please.
Now McCarthy.
Oh, I finally get a sack. I got a sack that time. You can't be serious. Really?
And it's a loss of 6.
You been outrunning the pressure the whole time.
To the air with McCarthy. It's a short one here.
Fucking tight end every time, bro.
That was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. And now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And then, what the fuck was that, bro?
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly.
Y'all hold me,
Brings
bro.
up 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away.
Boy, y'all.
That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
Y'all blocked.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Triangle, man. Triangle with him. Triangle, 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 triangle.
But it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
It's a gain of 20. And the Chargers
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Set. Ready.
Now the former Hurricane, David Martinez. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard.
He coming. He a savior when he come in. He a straight workhorse.
Absolutely. This defense are saying go right ahead with those. Here's 1st down.
Set. Real.
They'll go here with Martinez. And not much room to operate as they'll get this up all the way about the 41. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. All 3 timeouts still in their back pocket. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Vikings 41-yard line.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. What is it?
Now Herbert. He gets it complete to Harris. And the Chargers going to signal for the 1st of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Herbert going to throw. Now this one finds McCollum.
I like how they made him slow down.
Chargers will use the 2nd
That was pretty ass, actually.
the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines. We take a break.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Herbert.
Stupid ass. Always playing fucking game. Play something different, dog.
Forget overtime. They're going to win the football game right now. Extra point try now from Dicker.
For the extra point.
And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Makes the score. Chargers
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with what will almost certainly be the game-winning score as the lead is 7 here in the final moments. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out.
This game had me pissed. He was cheating.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Wow, look at the time. Get real, now.
Down he goes.
Why are you cheating so hard for the CPU? It's sad.
Close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.